Samantha's heart raced as she processed Bryan's words. Anger and embarrassment tangled within her, but beneath it all, a flicker of understanding emerged. He didn't want to kiss her. He was trying to protect her from the very girls she feared. She quickened her pace, determination fueling her steps. Apologizing felt daunting, yet necessary. She realized that sometimes vulnerability unveiled unexpected truths. As she rounded the corner, she resolved to confront her feelings, ready to bridge the gap between them. At the school's clinic, "Are you okay now?" Lena asked Nina, who just opened her eyes, but Nina ignored her, not believing the fact that Bryan, who is so cold-hearted and quiet, could date a girl. Rumors had it that even when he is fucking a girl, he doesn't kiss her. Then why that new girl of all people? The news is all over the school groups, pages and website about the incident. Some are even saying that they want Samantha to be the school's queen bee, Mandy said, and Lena hit her on her shoulders. "Can't you see that Nina is still recovering? You want to give her a heart attack?" Lena whispered, and Mandy used her hand to zip her mouth. "That butch would regret crossing part with me. She dared to make me a laughingstock in front of everyone. I would teach her a lesson. She will regret," Nina yelled, clenching her fist. "Are you going to let that bitch win and take over your place?" Lena asked, and Nina's hand became more clenched in a tight ball. Never. She will never allow it. Some hours later. School dismissal? Samantha grabbed her school bag and began to walk home. She hasn't seen Bryan since that incident, and she is damn scared that he is angry and might tell everyone that they were faking everything. She walked all the way home to meet the house empty. Maybe her mom went out. She sat on her bed and closed her eyes, sleeping off immediately with her uniform still on, because she suddenly felt pain all over her body. Not only that, a pounding headache added to that. So, she let sleep overtake her. Bryan walked into Samantha's class to find only 4 students there. "Excuse me? Did you see Samantha?" Bryan asked as he rolled his eyes, watching them blush badly. "She went home," one of them muttered bashfully. "Okay." Bryan walked out of the class and to the school's garage, where his Mercedes-Benz was packed. He hopped into it and drove away to Samantha's house. Immediately he reached her house. He came out of the car and knocked on the door. No response. He knocked again. No response. He pushed the door and it opened. He raised an eyebrow with a frown. Why would Samantha be in there and leave the door open? Isn't she scared of thieves and robbers? He entered in and closed the door. "Samantha!" he yelled. No response. "Samantha!" He yelled. No response. He walked into the inner room and saw Samantha sleeping in an uncomfortable position, and she was still on her uniform. Bryan felt her forehead and almost gasped when he felt that her temperature has passed limit. "This girl gets sick easily." Bryan grumbled as he walked to the bathroom to get a bowl filled with cold water. Then he soaked his second handkerchief, since the other one was already wet. He used it to dab her forehead slowly and softly. He repeated it till he couldn't feel any high temperature again. "Ha!" Bryan sighed tiredly. "Just a little nap," Bryan thought with a nod, and fell asleep next to her. Some hours later, Bryan woke up first before Samantha and felt her temperature. It was normal, thankfully. He searched around till he found the kitchen. Then he made a warm veggie soup for Samantha. He normally does this for his mom anytime she is sick. After making it, he brought it to her room and placed it on top of her table. "I don't know why I'm doing this, but—" Bryan paused and touched her hair, realizing what he did. He removed his hand and walked away.